Hi everyone, I've just come to share another little journal with you, and this is another fabric covered journal, and this is some fabric that I bought from the range if you're in the UK, and it was just a piece that came as a fat quarter. With this one I glued the fabric onto some heat and bond, and then on the inside I used a piece of cardstock that I embossed with a pattern, and then I glued that onto the back of the fabric and the heat and bond. So this one measures 5 3/4 by 4 3/4. It's a nice little soft tactile journal. It has a nice little zigzag stitch all the way round. I've left all the thread all hanging, so you can trim that off if you don't like it. It has 2 signatures and there is quite a lot of sewing in this one. I've just tied it with some sari silk ribbon, and I did the little pom-pom trim on the edges. So this one has some quite bright papers in it. So on the inside cover you can see this is the embossed piece which I've inked up. Did a little pocket here, and I've done some sari silk ribbon and some lace. That's just a little tag. And then this page, I've done a couple of these throughout the book, and I've just fussy cut a flower from a gardening type book that I had. So, and then just glued that down. That looks really pretty. And then there's some tracing paper. So I got a new feather stamp set, which I'll have to show you that in another video. I forgot to bring it down. But it has some lovely feather stamp designs. So I've stamped that onto tracing paper. This is some dictionary paper, which I've stamped another feather. Some craft doilies. Then there's lots of lace on the edges. Done a lot of sewing on the pockets. It's just a little journal card there. This is some sewing pattern paper. It's like an instruction paper. And then I did a little fabric pocket here which I've sewn, and this is just a little piece of vellum which I've just put a hole in the top there and put some twine through. It's a large index card. This is from Tsunami Rose, and that's the Vintage Ladies. And that's all been sewn. Some notebook paper, and here I just had a little scrap of vellum, so I machine stitched that onto the edge. This is a pocket which you can store some more things in. Another feather stamp, index card, which I've just done a stitched pattern on the edge of that. It's another little pocket with a journaling card, and another little scrap piece that I've put in a tuck spot there. Here I did a little tuck spot, and I was inspired by a couple of ladies. One of them was Jenny Marples. I can't think who the other lady was. I've seen, oh, it was, I'm not sure the lady's name, but her channel is Cheaply Chic. So I'll link that down below. She does some really beautiful journals. So yeah, go over and check her out. So I got this idea from her. It's just a piece of torn music sheet paper, and then this is a piece that I've torn and inked from a botanical book, and then I've just randomly stitched around the edges. That's another Tsunami Rose image which has been stitched. Another feather stamp. This is a little pocket with a little tag in the top there, and then that lifts up for some extra journaling space, and there's also a tuck there, and that's all been sewn. This is another top loading pocket at the top. This is another one of the fussy cut images. I also tried out a different pattern on my machine, if you can see that. Bit of stamping and piece of vellum. It's another Tsunami Rose image which has been sewn again. This is another one of these tuck spots. And here I made an envelope from vellum, and I was inspired by Jibbit, who you've probably all come across as she does such beautiful work. So when she does this stitching that she does onto, I'm not sure if it's on vellum or tracing paper, but she stitches lines onto the paper, and I thought I would have a go at doing something like that. So I made these little vellum envelopes, and I just stitched the lines across there so that, you know, it looked like you could write on there if you wanted to. So oh, do that later. Another feather stamp. This is another tag that I've stitched onto vellum. This is a flip up page, or tip in as they're called, with a piece of fabric, so you could do some secret journaling under there. Another piece of the vellum stitched on there. Little pocket and a tag. It's another stamp. Here I did another little fabric piece that I've stitched. That's another tuck spot. And here I just sewed on a guest check, so you could do some journaling underneath and on the top. Another stamp. That's another top loading pocket. And then we have a fabric pocket here with another journaling card. And that's the back. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, so thanks for watching, and speak to you again soon. Bye.